Okay, let's get started. So if you want to use a stick for your check-in, you're welcome to do that. So we just want to make sure we're taking a moment and bringing yourselves into our bodies. If you'd like, you can close your eyes, you can keep them open. We're just beginning the process of making ourselves ready, clearing distractions that might impede us from focusing on what it is that we want to do. Just letting those things go for the next hour. And then knowing that the time that we're investing in this will benefit us the rest of the day. So you might have an intention of focusing on some element of what it is you're going to do today, maybe with the idea of trying to improve it. Maybe the intention was just waking up and being here. That can be true sometimes. Good on you for doing that. Or maybe it's just the fact that you can enjoy what it is that you're about to do, even though you know it's going to be hard, to be challenging on levels that might be physical, some might be emotional, some might be with your mindset. And just recognizing that we don't have to be stuck, that we're always in a dynamic process. And that as we push the envelope of discomfort in this short amount of time, can actually lead to freedom for the rest of the day. So in the end, it all makes it worth it. And so we want to be in tune with our bodies, with what's happening inside our internal environment, not to judge it, so we'll take a few more breaths here. Every time we exhale, we want to think about releasing any tension that might bind us. And as we release that tension, we free ourselves up to live. One more breath. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them. So we'll continue standing tall. If you have your stick, you can place that to the side. And we'll just start with single leg balance. So we'll bring our feet together, keeping this good posture, and then picking one foot, and we're going to just step onto that foot, hold balance without compromising our alignment. Still breathing. And then we'll gradually shift over onto the other foot. Same thing. And then both feet down, just kind of shake it out a little bit. Bring our attention to our head, and we're going to do some head turns. And then tilts down and up. So I'll say right to turn right, left to turn left, up to look up, and down to be down. After you do that, you just want to bring your attention straight ahead. So you can have a focal point right in front of you and always bring yourself back to that point. Okay. So we want to do this as rapidly as you can to reset yourself. Make sure you come back to that focal point. Okay. So both feet are flat on the floor, good alignment, and I'll just kind of prompt you as to what we're going to do here. Okay. Here we go. Down, up, left, right, right, down, left, up. Good. So we're going to continue that sequence with the head, but we're going to bring that into single leg balance if you feel like you're capable of doing that. Otherwise, just stay on 2 feet and keep doing it the way everybody else is. So again, we'll bring our feet together. You're going to pick one foot to balance on, then I'll go through that same promptings that we just did. Okay. So when you're ready, find that foot. We'll just stand in single leg balance. And here we go. Left, right, up, down, right, left, down, up. And both feet down, shake it loose. Good job. We'll repeat that same exact thing on the opposite foot. So as you're ready, go ahead and balance on that foot. And here we go. Down, right, up, left, right, up, down, left. And both feet down, shake it loose. Good job. Feet can be about hip width apart. We'll just start on heel and toe rockers. So we're coming up onto our toes, then pulling our toes up as much as we can, and then just rocking from the tippy toes to the heels, trying to pull those tippy toes off the floor. without swinging our hips back too much. Do 2 more. And then shake it loose. So we're going to step forward and backward, and what's going to be a forward step with the left foot and then backward step with the right. So as you're ready, you can start that process. Just feeling that pattern. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm and we're going to swing it down to the right foot as we step back. And then we'll take the left arm and swing it down to the left foot as we come forward. So right touch as you step back with the right hand, left touch with the left hand as you come forward. Getting as low as you can or as you want to. Using single leg balance if you'd like. One more time in each direction. And then you can stand tall, shake it loose. So we'll just reverse the stepping pattern now. So as we step forward, it'll be with the right foot. And as we step back, it'll be with the left foot. The step can be small or large. You can come into single leg balance, or you can use a toe touch with the opposite foot. And then when you're ready, same thing we did before. So as I step with the right foot, I'll reach with my right hand forward and then left hand backward. Forward with the right hand, backward to the left hand, as low as you can or as you want, based on what's happening with you. One more time in each direction. And then we'll shake that out. And now we'll move sideways. So right and left. So we're going to step. You can toe touch or you can step to balance. And then over to the left, same thing. Fast or slow, your choice. And then when you're ready, we'll add the hand reaching to the floor. So right with right and left with left, as we've been doing first 2 times. One more time to each side. And then we'll shake it loose. If you need to get a drink, go ahead and do that. As we prepare to move forward here, you'll need a stick and some hand weights. So as we begin, we're going to use a right arm emphasis. We're going to do the stepping pattern we just did. So it'll be with the with the left foot forward and the right foot back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my right arm. I'm going to swing my arm forward toward the floor. And then as I step back, I'll arc up and then back. So again, you can be as high or as low as you want. You can create a balance challenge, bringing your foot up. There are a whole bunch of elements that you can do to kind of add to your own little challenge. So just treat it as you want or need for yourself. Okay. So forward with the left foot, backward with the right foot. We'll start in 5 seconds and then add that arm swing. 2, 1, here we go. Big swing over the top as you can. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds. 5 left. 2, 1, and shake it loose. So if you want to have weight in your hand for what's next, you're welcome to do that. We're going to do a bound or a step pattern that makes a figure 8. So once you complete a full figure 8, then you just reverse direction. Again, you can make the steps as big as you want. You can go as fast as you want, as long as you're in control. You can add single leg balance to any of the points as well. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Once you've done a couple complete figure 8s, you can experiment with changing that transitional point. You can do that randomly at any time, just to prove to yourself you're capable of doing that. "15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We'll use weights in each hand. Now we're going to do I arms, which will be this movement. So here's the start and the end. We're just going to raise our arms up, holding those 3 points of contact through your spine as we do so. If it's too much to use weight, just focus on range of motion. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. So we want to make sure that we hold those 3 contact points in our spine. We're not adjusting our head position or our lower back position to accommodate what we think we need in our shoulders. We want to resist the urge to shrug the weight up with our shoulders. Just try to raise the arms up. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And weights down. Go ahead and grab your sticks. We're going to try and apply pull pressure. So we're going to try and pull from the center of the stick. So it'll be what we call an isometric or a static pull. And then from the low position, we're just going to raise the stick up to shoulder height. So we'll raise and lower the stick as we're pulling from the center. Okay, so it's very active. It can be very fatiguing depending on how hard you pull. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin pulling and then raising and lowering that stick. Again, being mindful of your 3 contact points in your spine. Coordinate your breath with your movements as you can. "20 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stick off to the side. Grab a drink if you need it. If you wish to use weight, it'll be in the right hand only this time. On the opposite side of what we did the first time, we're going to step forward with the right leg, back with the left, and we're going to add that arc swing with the arm as we do so. Okay? All right. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Forward with the right foot, back with the left. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. With a weight in each hand, should you so choose, Y arms. So the beginning end is here. We're going to raise the arms out at about a 45-degree angle from the midline of your body. Just like the I arm we did before, but we're just spreading the arms out a little bit further. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, drawing those shoulders down as we raise the arms up and out. Resisting the urge to arch the back or crane the neck. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Ooh, really good. With or without weight in your hands, we're going to bound forward with the left foot and back with the right. So here's where you have the opportunity to get a little more aggressive with the length that you're going to bound and the speed at which you do it. Okay, so we've been doing the bounding since we initiated the prep and sometimes in here, and now we can get a little more aggressive with it. So you can use weight, you can go faster, you can go longer, any kind of combination of those to increase your challenge. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Still breathing, I hope. Fifteen seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, we will use our sticks next. So go ahead and grab a stick. We're going to do the same movement we did before from the low to the shoulder height position, but this time we're going to try and press to the center of the stick as we do that, okay? We'll start in 5 seconds, applying pressure to the center of the stick in 2, 1, and here we go. Press to the center and then raise and lower that stick without altering your position of your spine. just to the level of your shoulders, and then right back down. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sticks off to the side. Grab a drink if you need it. So if you're going to use weight, we'll have it in the right arm this time, or the right hand. We're going to step sideways. As we do the sideways step, we're adding that arc with the right arm. Okay? So again, any combination of length, speed, use of weight that you want to use to add to your challenge. We'll start in 5 seconds. Know which direction you're going to start. In 2, 1, here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Back to bounding forward and backward. This time the right foot will lead forward and the left leg will be back. So we're bounding forward and backward. Right leg forward, left foot back. Any length or speed that you want, as well as weight that you choose. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the weights, if you have them, we'll do L arms. So from here, one arm goes out, while the other arm comes up, and then we interchange it, okay? We're kind of making the letter L with our arms. We're in that extended position. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Slow is smooth. Smooth will become fast, but fast with control. So focus on good movement quality, full range of motion that you can give yourself. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, we'll grab our sticks. So the motion of the stick now will start at shoulder height, and we'll go into the overhead position here if you're able. And as we do that, we're going to try and again pull the stick from the center. So we're adding a pull tension and then doing the raising and the lowering, but the lowering only goes to shoulder height. If you can't do that, then just go back to the version that we did the first time through. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Pull, and then raise and lower. Elbows are straight without being locked at the elbows. Shoulders are drawn down as you raise the arms up. Continue to breathe. We have 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath, grab a drink, place that stick off to the side. If you choose, we'll keep the weight in the left hand this time. It'll be that same side-to-side step we did, and we're going to arc with the left arm. Okay, so again, length of step, speed of step, how much weight you use in combination. Do whatever you want to get a challenge for yourself. So we'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Twenty seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So again, weight is an option here. We're going to bound around the clock. So the left foot will be in the center of the clock. And then I'm going to bound my right foot to touch the numbers all around the clock. You can do the odd numbers, you can do the even numbers, you can do all the numbers. Once you get all the way around the clock, then just reverse direction. So if you start clockwise, you'll go back counterclockwise. If you go counterclockwise, then you'll reverse back to clockwise. Pick your direction. We'll start in 5 seconds. Left leg in the middle. 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Upside down or inverted V is next. So my arms will start and finish here. I'm going to draw my arms down at a 45-degree angle from my midline. So I can keep my arms in this position, or I can rotate my arms out as I bring them down and then rotate them in as I come back. However you want to handle that. We'll start in 5 seconds. Controlled movement in 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure you're coming down at a 45-degree angle, not too close to your body. You want to feel that weight away from your body and then bring it back up. That's it. Definitely change the feel compared if you keep your arms too close to your body as you drop them down. So keep them away. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Weight to the floor. We'll grab our sticks. Be the same motion we just did from shoulder height to overhead position, but we're going to press to the center now. We're going to push the stick towards the center, applying that constant tension as we raise and lower the stick. Okay? We'll start in 5 seconds. Get your body organized. 2, 1. Here we go. The real challenge is how hard you desire to push to the center as you raise that stick up and then lower it down. Keep breathing. "20 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Stick off to the side, grab a drink, catch your breath. All right, this time our feet will be anchored. From the belly button down, it's just going to be a lateral lunge. But with the left arm, we're going to add that arc. So you can have weight in your hand with this or not, your choice. We want to try and arc that arm over as much as we can as we do the lunge. We'll start in 5 seconds. Bend those hips, knees, and ankles in 2, 1. Here we go. A lot of stuff happening here with your body. Just kind of monitor what's going on. Find something to pick on and address. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. We'll bound around the clock again. This time the right foot will be in the center and the left foot will touch the numbers. So again, as we said last time, it could be evens, odds, or all the numbers, but make sure to do a revolution in each direction as well as you can. We'll start in 5 seconds. Pick your direction and number. 2, 1. Here we go. 15 more seconds. Three, two, and one. We're going to make the letter X with our arms this time. So from our point of origin here, we'll separate the arms at a diagonal, opposite one another, together, and then reverse it. Okay, so X arms, good posture, good alignment as we do that. Start in 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're really trying to reach as far as we can from one dumbbell to the other, or from one fingertip to the opposite hand fingertip. So really try to reach and extend as you go to that opposite diagonal. Elbows stay straight. Trying to work it through the shoulders without compromising our spine. $15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Weight down, we'll grab our sticks. So you have the option with the stick of having the arms in this position. You can either twist or side lean. No matter which movement you do, we're going to push to the center of the stick. Okay, pushing to the center, and then either a side lean or a twist, your choice. We'll start in 5 seconds. Pushing the center, 2, 1, here we go. If you're twisting, your feet are active. If you're side lean, your feet stay flat. As you press to the center with your arms overhead, avoid shrugging. That's the big one. Keep that spine long and straight. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Sticks down, grab a drink, catch your breath. We'll be back in that anchored foot position again. Same thing, alternating lateral lunge, but this time the right arm will do the arcing pattern. So you can use weight for that or not, your choice. We want to make sure we have a good lunge happening as we do that arm work, okay? All right, here we go. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Weight in hand. Single leg balance, and we're going to pulse. So we'll do the full duration on each leg, and we'll transition without any break. So I'll just give you the prompt, and then you can switch from whatever leg you're on to the other leg. Okay, but we'll do full time for both legs. So this will seem a little bit long. Just kind of be patient with yourself. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And we're just starting that pulse. Again, we're not leaning forward. We're staying tall, keeping good alignment in our spine. It'd be helpful to have that focal point in front of you. Keep your body upright rather than looking down at the floor or at something else in front of you. Look straight ahead. "15 seconds until we transition. Transition in 3, 2, and 1. That's the way. Still breathing. "15 more seconds on this leg. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, with or without weight in your hands, we'll do a drive the bus movement. So again, we're trying to extend the hands as far away as we can from each other and maintain that distance as we rotate. Okay, so we're trying to keep our arms inside the plane of our body if we can, and really be reaching opposite directions with each hand. So you can use weight if you'd like, or just focus on the movement and the range of motion. We'll start in 10 seconds. Palms will be facing you, no matter where your arms are. In 3, 2, and 1. Palms will be facing me, I should say, not you. Keeping those elbows as straight as we can, extending those arms as far as we can in opposite direction. Breathing in and out. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, grabbing our sticks. Okay, so again, we're either going to twist or we're going to side lean. Okay, so if you did a side lean last time, you're going to do a twist this time. If you did a twist last time, you're going to do a side lean this time. And this time we're going to try and pull the stick as we do the movement. Okay, so do the opposite movement you did the first time. Instead of pushing to the center, we're going to pull. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. That's it. Really feel that pull tension. Pivot your feet if you're twisting. Let that lifting of the heel allow your hips to turn. Look for something behind you. If you side lean, keep the integrity of your arms in the stick around your head. So we don't want to compromise the spacing. 15 more seconds. Three, two, and one. All right, sticks off to the side, grab a drink. We'll ramp it down here a little bit. Let's kind of shake everything loose. And what we want to do together, we want to rotate the shoulders out and then rotate them in together. So rotate out, rotate in. It's not just at the elbow. We want to try and feel that at the shoulders. So keeping the shoulders in an externally rotated and internally rotated position with the arms in the down position. You can angle them out. You can keep them close if you want. Just kind of feel what works for you, what your shoulders will allow. We're not trying to force it. We're just trying to maintain dynamic mobility now that we've created a lot of motion, a lot of warmth, a little fatigue. We want to know that our arms can comfortably function in this position. One more in each direction. And then down, shake it loose. We're going to do the head tilts as we did in the beginning, but we're going to do them more for range of motion. So we're not going to do them with pace. We're just going to find a position and hold it there. Okay. So we're going to first turn our head to the right. Still feeling the 3 points of contact. And then back to neutral. And then turn to your left. Again, the chin is drawn in as we rotate the head. Back to neutral. And now down. Back to neutral. And up. Back to neutral. And now we're going to side tilt to the right. So we're still facing forward and we're just gently releasing the gravity. Nice and easy. Back to neutral. And then gently to the left. And back to neutral. And just kind of loosely shake it out. With the right arm, we're going to bring it out in front. Fingers will be up, and we're just going to gently pull those fingers back without getting into this shruggy position. So shoulders are down, arm is straight out. It's like I'm pushing my palm away from me, and then I'm gently pulling my fingers back. Still able to breathe comfortably. Then we're going to release that, let the fingers come down, and then we'll pull the fingers toward us again. And then release, shake it loose. In that same position with the same arm, I'm going to push my palm away from me as much as I can. And I'm going to try and separate my fingers as much as I can. So I'm pushing the palm away, separating my fingers, keeping my shoulders down. And then I'm going to close that hand and make a fist, keeping my wrist straight. So my arm isn't up or my hand isn't up like this. I keep a straight wrist, make a fist. Closing it as tight as you can. And then release it, opening it up just like we did the first time, pressing the palm away, pulling the fingers apart and maybe pulling them back if you can as you press the palm forward. Still breathing. And then close that hand to make a fist again. as tight as you can make it. Think of grip strength when you think of tightening this. How tight can you make it? And then release and shake it loose. So we'll repeat that same sequence on the left arm. So again, left arm is straight out, fingertips are up. I'm just going to pull those fingertips back gently, not being too harsh. Shoulders are down, shoulders are relaxed, still able to breathe. And then release, shake it loose, arm extended out, and then drawing the fingers down and pulling toward you again. And release, shake it loose. We're going to press the arm straight ahead again, trying to push the palm forward, pull the fingers back, and then trying to separate. We're trying to create as much space between those fingers as we can. Very active process here. Shoulders are down. I'm not pushing my arm forward. I'm just keeping my body square as I do this. And now I'm going to tighten it up, make a fist, the straight wrist, squeezing as hard as I can. Again, feeling like grip strength. Can I open a jar? Do I need to hold on to a tool or a bag? And then release. Open the hands up, press the palm forward, spread those fingers apart, and pull the fingers back if you can. And then one more time, closing and making that fist. Squeezing it as tightly as you can. And release, shake it loose. Both hands reaching up with a big inhale. And as you exhale, take those arms out and down. And we will call that one done for today. Good job.